Hi, this is Brianna from BLBudgeting. If you like content related to planners, budgets, and money goals, then I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe. Today we're going to jump into my January budget planner. I am super excited to be back making videos because it is January. This is the perfect time for brand new goals, restart, fresh start, anything. Super exciting. I'm going to start with some happy mail that I got from Brittany over at Beezystings, and then I'll show you my planner that I've got put together for January. I haven't even opened this, but these are both custom orders. I did a video with this in it, but it was just a hot mess video. I had espresso, it was really late, and I was messing up everything, knocking over stuff. It was a super hot mess, so I trashed that whole video. Yeah, so I asked her for some, I want to make like a whole binder with Pooh Bear. That was my thing when I was younger. And I don't know if I'm going to use this for savings or for like extra debt payoff. But yeah, this is what she got. Super adorable. Love the little like pastel background. Everything's super cute. And then he's got little clouds. My boy Eeyore. And these are dividers. So I'm gonna put that together. And then I asked her for, this should be a 1K challenge. 2 different trackers. Aww. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at that. Ah, look at this. Aww. Wow. Super cute. Oh my god. Look at that. Aww. She's the best. Literally. Oh my god. These are so adorable. So adorable. Look at these. I asked for watercolor flowers and for it to be a 1K throughout the whole year challenge. And this is what she did. Love it so much. Super cute. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to use these. Thank you so much, Brittany. So much. All right. So my planner, this is sort of like a mashup of things that I've created and then 2 different shops. I kind of just put everything together to try to get what I'm looking for. Eventually I'm going to make more sheets to add to my own planners to put in my Etsy shop. So this is from Coranote on Etsy. This was a whole budget planner. She has sheets that have so many different variations. So you're most likely going to find what you're looking for. And then I did ask her for like some small edits and she had no problem doing them. She was really, really sweet about it. So first, this is from hers, from Coranote. I like to see all of my goals written out on one sheet just so I can look at it throughout the whole year. It's just like a nice overview. And I decided, since these are both for 12 months. This is just going to be for my debt payoff. I'm supposed to be debt free in November. I cannot wait. I have been paying off debt since 2020. So this is going to be just simply amazing. I was in 77K of debt in 2020. And what's really sad is that 22,000 of that was credit cards. For what? I don't know. I had a closet full of clothes. My dog and 3 cats were spoiled. I had a Peloton. I had multiple personal trainers. It was insane. I had blonde hair. It was awesome. Like, everything was great, but I wasn't responsible at all, and I didn't think about paying it back. I just paid the minimum all the time. And then I realized like, wow, this is gonna take forever. This is really dumb. And I found the Budget Mom, and she's who started all of this for me. She's who made me pay off a lot of debt, be responsible, make savings goals, you know, all of that. So just make smart choices and better choices. And I really think that it improved my life so much, so much. So if you don't know who she is, go check her out. She's got so many basic videos that will break it down. If you are a beginner, she will tell you exactly what you need to do. And then she goes off. She just has so many things out there. So wherever you're at, she can help you figure out and organize what you need to do to get to where you want to be. Okay, so this is Discover. That was just random stuff from last year. Care Credit. I had foot surgery. These are my student loans. I did pay off my car already a few months ago, so that's awesome. And then a personal loan, and then November, I should be debt-free. And then here, this is just random bills that I have that are not every month, or just things that I have coming up. I use Excel all the time, so I definitely have that. I have to go to Arizona for a wedding. Getting my hair done. I want to make sure that I have that money so I don't charge it. Taxes, obviously. I pay for a 6-month phone plan with Mint Mobile. We might be going on vacation. Not too sure about that. I have Canva, car registration, Progressive. I also do a 6-month premium for that. And then just some for Christmas. I don't usually go crazy because it's not about that. For the kids, yes, they love gifts and everything, but I don't have kids. And I don't know a lot of children, like my in-laws, there's just not a lot of kids around. Cousins, they're all grown up. So it is, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to save that much. But I will be debt-free, and I love buying gifts. So I might go above and beyond. I made this. I love, in my Etsy shop is all flowers and minimalistic and just very like crisp and clean. I just love the little, pops of color that it gives you. So for 2025, my huge goal has been to be more organized, because sometimes I'm just all over the place and I cannot get things done that I want to get done. And that's because I don't have it written out. I don't have, I'll make lists of things, but they are all over the place. They're in different notebooks. They're on Post-its. They're on, long sheets that I have on my fridge. So yeah, and then I lose them. So I don't know what I need to do all the time. So in my head, everything is just building up. It's very overwhelming. I get stressed a lot very easily. So I'm going to try to really hone in on this. This is what my plan is. These are the money goals that I have. And then I'm going to use one of these for just my regular all around organization, maybe cleaning or things with my dog, things like that. But I'm not going to go through all these with you. It's mostly just checking my accounts, closing out my budget. That's a big goal because I want to make sure that I'm where I want to be. And I want to stop using my credit card. I've been using it for everything and then paying it back. So I get the little bit of rewards, but it's still just too easy to swipe. I'm not that responsible yet. So at the end of the month, I'll find wow, I have $130 on here that I need to pay off. And I didn't know I was way past groceries, or, I just spent more than I wanted to because it's so much easier than cash. This is just being a little bit more in depth with goals that I want to do. It's not totally money related, but somewhat is. I want to check my kitchen before I go to the grocery store. I have so much stuff in there. I don't need to keep buying groceries. I want a meal plan and meal prep, because in the end, that really helps you save a lot of money. And then So debt payoff has been my goal for since 2020. That's been my number one goal, which means that I have been lacking in my savings. So I need to build that up to make sure that I don't get back into debt because out of nowhere, my car needs, to be fixed, or the dog needs to go to the vet, because that has happened so many times. And I would freak out because I would just think, now I'm going back into debt. My plan is all out of whack for the month, for maybe 2 months, 3 months. I'm not going to get back on track with my debt payments. And then it's going to prolong me being debt free. So I'm totally fine with being debt free in November and working on my savings instead of just trying to be debt free as soon as possible. It's been 4 years. I can wait 11 more months. I'll be fine. So that is what that is. And then got a divider. I probably got this from Amazon. I made this very simple. All right, calendar. So I have 3 small goals here. One is to just start saving for those plane tickets for that wedding. I have a wedding in March in Arizona. I want to stay under my takeout. That was a little out of hand in December. And then I want to make sure I'm closing out my budget. I think if I start closing out my budget in January, it'll be a lot easier to keep doing it throughout the year. And then, I'm sure that you've seen this, but this is a budget highlighter method. That's what the budget mom calls it. But basically, this pink paycheck, I get paid every Friday. And whatever I highlight in pink, I'm paying with that paycheck. And like I said, I have a lot of things that go automatically on my credit card, and then I pay it back. I'm gonna keep my subscriptions on there, but things like groceries and gas, anything like that, I really want to avoid using my credit card. So what I'm going to do is I already paid these with this paycheck because right now it is the 11th. So I already paid these with this paycheck, and they're not technically late because they went on my credit card. So I paid them off, paid that, and then I'm going to decide, because rent is a good chunk of money, and then my electric bill was a lot because it's been really cold. So I'm gonna kind of play around, and then the extra debt will be like the rest of the money pretty much. Bill tracker, I'm sure you've seen this before. Really just all of my bills, my debt, everything like that. How much I'm gonna pay on them, and then what day of the month. And then those are the ones that I've already paid. And then quarterly, I don't really have any bills, but I have these either every 6 months or once a year. It's everybody. Then we're gonna ignore that. I made this today because the one that I had just didn't have enough lines, and I really hate cramming things. So this I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Super pretty. Like, look at that dainty little flower. All right, so got all my bills written out, budget, debt, sinking funds, savings, and then a total wrap up at the end. And here, this will be my paycheck budget. I still have to work through it. I was gonna include my Etsy income on here, but I think I'm gonna make that in a whole different binder because I want to keep that really separate. I don't want to accidentally have that in my account and then I use it up and then I don't put anything aside for taxes, and I want to use some of that for supplies as well. So that's going to be a whole separate budget. And then my expense trackers. So I started highlighting. I'm going to do income, savings, debt, bills, and then all of my expenses, since I'm going to track those separate, those are going to have their own colors. So this one has more differences. So my income, you can see that easily, but I want to pay attention to how much I'm, paying on groceries, paying on takeout, even though those are all expenses, I don't want to just highlight them all as the same color, because that would defeat the purpose for me, at least. I want to count those up easily when I'm closing out my budget at the end of the month. And then this is going to be the budget closeout. I asked her to make this. This is again from Coranote, right here on Etsy. I asked her to make this because I just want to be able to look at how I've done throughout the month and make sure that I tracked everything properly. I can do a whole video on how to do a budget closeout because it can be kind of confusing when you have transfers, when you have rollovers, things like that, like what you're supposed to count and what you're not supposed to count. But honestly, once you get like a very brief overview, it's not difficult. It's just not as confusing as it looks. It could be intimidating, sure, but it's totally not that bad. But so far, I've just written the income that I have, and then your rollover is technically considered your income. And then I'll have all my bills and everything like that, and then I'm going to balance it out. Just see if I did what I wanted to do, and then also see if at the end it's the balance that it's supposed to be, so that I tracked it properly. Because if I forgot things, then my balance here should match the balance in my checking account. That's really how it should be. So basically that is going to be my January binder. I feel like I kind of flew through that. But anyways, please let me know, what are your goals for January? You have to, there's got to be something in your brain. It might be finance related. It might be for your home, for your kids, for your significant other, for your family, you know, anything like that. What is your goal? What are you looking to do? What are you looking to change? Because I'm sure in December, you probably had like things going on and it was crazy and it was Christmas and it just tends to be a mess at the end of the year. So that's when I really thought about, I want to be more organized. That is my number one goal. And I'm curious what's yours, you know, so everybody can see and get ideas and, you know, maybe change their goals or find something that works more for them. Or maybe they don't know what they want to do, so you can help them out. So thanks for watching. If you want budget videos like this, then please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I don't have a really big channel, so anything, I really, really appreciate anything. But thank you. I'll see you again soon.